Comedian Gary Cohen's wife wants $44,000 a month in spousal support. That's a lot of money. I don't even know the math. I can't. I didn't do that well on my SATs and the math, so I don't know what $44,000 a month is in a year. But that's a lot. Yeah. Rodney, you want to take the mic first on this one?
Yeah. This is a typical situation. Like I tell you, when people get divorced, love is out the window. It becomes a major business. You know.
Nobody says they want love in divorce. They say, "Give me some. I want half of your love."
Yeah. And the thing is, the system has it where, the breadwinner has to keep the person that they're breaking up with at a certain status because they are accustomed to living a certain way. So this is when the business, comes into play, and this is what this is about. So we're looking at if I'm just guessing, like that sounds like over.
That's $528,000. $528,000. I just did the math.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now I know they got a few kids together. I think they got about 3 or 4 kids together.
I know one of his daughters go to North Carolina A&T. I think it's up there in North Carolina. I think his daughter.
Yeah, but it's also based on how much he makes. You know what I'm saying? If he can, she can ask for it. Doesn't mean she's going to get it.
Yeah, so
when you talk spousal support, that's different from child support.
Yeah, that's separate from child support. You get spousal support and child support.
Yeah. And how old are her children again? And well, he's gonna have to pay for the one that's in college. Obviously, it's gonna
maybe I know it depends on the state they're in, right?
Correct. It depends on the state. I know in New York State it's 21 and it's over, no matter whether they go to college or not. It's New York State, kid hits 21, child support stops.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's got a problem taking care of her, man. He doesn't strike me as a deadbeat type. You know what I mean? But that's a lot of money, man. That's gotta hurt though. That spousal support thing has gotta hurt. And I'm trying to figure out what did they come out from with that. I think that's what she's asking for. I think that's the average of what her natural expenses are. $44,000.
It's based on what he makes. That's what it's based on. You know what I'm saying? It's like they do some sort of formula.
Well, not for spousal support. She's asking what she's used to. She's saying that what her natural lifestyle or whatever it is would lead to. He would have to spend $44,000, and I think the point of it is he made X amount of money. So, over the last few years, so he should be able to afford that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It still comes down to what he makes. If the guy makes $100,000 a year, he can't afford to pay $44,000 a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, I don't know how much Gary Owens is making. You know what I'm saying? If the guy's making millions and millions of dollars a year, then it may not seem like a lot. But to us, regular people, $44,000, that's why you got to get those prenups.
And I'm assuming that he was with her so long before he made a lot of money.
Yeah,
he met her when he was broke. Yeah.
Right. So that's probably taken. But I do think it's excessive. I do. I don't see a place in this country where you need $44,000 to live. You know what I mean? You could do all right, or you could do. I'm sure they can maintain, because I don't get the impression he's that type of star where he has that lifestyle. I just don't see it. I mean, with the work he's done, he's not a lead man.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about Seinfeld here. We're talking about a dude that makes his money in front of black audiences or whatever he does. But I do think that courts are biased when it comes to that, especially when it comes to men. I remember back in the day, I believe Ted Danson was married and cheated with Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, so I'm not gonna say what I would ordinarily say.
True.
I'm not gonna let the enemy use me. But what I will say is this. I remember he made over, I believe at the time, $100 million or something like that with Cheers. And they gave his wife, who he cheated on, who had cancer, $80 million of that $100 million. The judge awarded her, I believe. Yeah. And she was never on an episode of Cheers, and I just think that's a bit much. Now the judge probably said, "You cheated with Whoopi Goldberg, because this is what you get. You got to learn." So I do think he should have paid for that, but that does seem excessive, and I apologize. That was foul, but I couldn't help it. I know.
Lionel Richie, in his divorce, he had to pay his ex-wife for any future plastic surgeries after their divorces.
Yep.
So he was paying to keep her good looking for another man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that she got it was because supposedly she was a model prior to marrying him, and she said she walked away from her modeling career to marry him, and now she's aging and she wants to go back into modeling, so she needs plastic surgery in order to pursue her career after her divorce, and he had to pay for it every time she wanted plastic surgery.